Hello, Labor Day weekend 2016. From the looks of things on social media, 25% of the people that I know are on a lake. The other 75%, they're on the road club calf shopping. We had a real nice club calf sale last night for RC cattle. And deer 5,051. I want I am 52, now 3. I am 52, 53, now 4, thank you, now 5. I am 5,500. I am 55, now 5, now 6, 7,000, 55, there, get 7. I get 55. Last week's video was such a big hit and was so well received, we thought we'd do one this week on some of the highlights of our customers' cattle and places you should stop this weekend looking at cattle. All right, enjoy. We're going to start in the east, in eastern Ohio, and make our way to the western part of the country. Up first, the first place we're going to talk about is John Collins Show Cattle down there by Athens, Ohio. Him and Williams and Burdett are just down the road from one another, so definitely stop. We've had lots of calls and texts about this good-looking maternal perfection steer, and he's an outstanding calf, but I promise you, you better pay a little more attention to his Lot 1 steer. This is an unstoppable calf that I really think could win about the toughest county fair you'd want to take him to, and could be a state fair contender. When we leave Collins, we go right down the road to Grandpa Jerry Burdett, and C.J. Williams. Jerry's one of my favorite people I get to see each year, and always has a nice set of calves and likes to hug them pretty girls. Up first, we're going to talk about his last calf in the sale. Why he's last, I don't know, but he's tagged 16, and he's a full brother to his top seller last year that went out and did a great job. And I think that one last year won a few shows. This is a high-quality calf that be sure to check out when you're down there. Another highlight while you're there, while he's got a couple nice heifers, this Lot 1, this good-looking smoky silver heifer, is a direct who made who daughter. And you don't find a lot of those, and when you do find them, you don't find them this sound. So this is an excellent cow prospect or show prospect. Alright, let's move east to Green Oak Farms in New Paris, Ohio. My neighbors, Dylan Durham, runs and manages that place. It's always a beautiful place to go to, and we always see some really, really good cattle. Gale farms a bunch of ground, and he's built a wonderful facility right off 70 if you're close. We're going to highlight Tag 1 and Tag 5. Tag 1, I believe, is a Hi-Ho Silver. They're selling on Show Circuit online sales. And Lot 5 is a big, stout, powerful calf with a pile of ass and really high quality. This one has a real cool look to him and really freaky necked. I think this one can go out and be real competitive. Then we have this calf from Larry Garrett and Egloff. Their sales on Show Circuit online sales. He's a solar flare, which is an unstoppable son. This is a calf I've seen several times this summer and always liked him. Be sure to stop by Garrett's in Richmond, Indiana to check that calf out. Then we're going to go just south to Copland and Cattle, and I talked about this one on my Snapchat if you follow me there. If not, please do. This one is a driving 80, and talk about a skinny-necked, big-bodied, really refined feminine heifer. I think this one's going to show exceptionally well. Check her out. They sell on CW Sales. Another heifer here that I haven't seen just a whole lot of them. Well, this one's a Fu Manchu, and she's got a little extra white, and I mean always has an up-headed, cocky look. If you're down around Batesville or southern Indiana, you gotta swing by Labor Day weekend and check them out. We're going to go on out to Iowa to Schneider Farms, and Matt had a really good set of steers last year, and this year I was just blown away by the quality he has in terms of colored heifers. He's got several of them. A couple of them are MABs. Up next, I think, is a Dakota Gold heifer. She's a little faster, but boy, when this one gets parked, you just love her neck and her look and her style. If you get around Riverside, Iowa, stop and see him. Okay, we're going to come over to Ben Danner, Danner Cattle Company, and here's a real good broker heifer. Ben has a really solid set of big, powerful steers if you want to come out early, and he's got 3 or 4 heifers that I think can go out and compete just about anywhere you want to go. He's at Muscatine, Iowa. Now, new this year at Ben's, he not only has his set of cattle, but he also has the Boyson's families. And this is their Lot 1 steer, and I believe he's an unfinished business calf. Everybody keeps calling me wanting to know where the colored steers are. Well, I haven't seen many of these unfinished business, but that one right there for a colored one is about as good as you'll find. Also, a calf that I really liked in terms of power for a steer is this Tag 4. And those are Boyson's, and they are also at Ben Danner Cattle. We're going to go north to, just north up to Tipton, to the Sugar Creek Farms and their group, and their sale group. That's Dana Pruss and Jimmy Compton and Arlen and Brad Chapman and Lonnie Sievers, and I hope I didn't forget anybody. But I always love going up there. Those guys are selling on Show Circuit Online sales. Right now you're looking at a really, really good Shorthorn Plus steer. This one's big and powerful with tons of ass, and he's not super shaky right now, but I think that'll be a whale of a calf that can go ahead and win a breed somewhere at a state fair. Go north from them, and Katie that works for me went up and shot pictures at Chad Johnson's. And wow, that thing's freaking the neck and maternal bred. He's got a real good set, and he's up there around Preston, Iowa. We're going to go east from there and go to Bigfoot Ranch, Mike Lockey's. Now, we had some fun with him again on our Snapchat story, and we shot quite a bit of footage at Bigfoot Ranch, and we'll show some of that later in the week. An aerial view of just the most incredible barn you'll ever see. Move past his barn and his beautiful facility and pasture and how pretty it is where he's at there. And he's in Manchester, Iowa, and he's having 2 sales, one on CW and one on Show Circuit Online sales. If you're in central Iowa, stop and see him. On the screen is a big, burly, powerful, yellow colored up steer. Again, those people that's been calling and texting wanting to know where to find the colored calves, this guy's got them. And right here is a good, and I believe this is a purebred shorthorn steer. This calf here is an MAB, full brother to his top seller last year that went to Bonham and Geyer. Go just a little south and a little west down to Monty West Black Cattle. He's got a real nice set of calves, and this right here is a high main heifer that's as good as you'll see in Iowa. Check them out, Kelly and Lacey Short. Then we're going to go on a little farther west to Habiger on the Pro Tour. I think they're hole 14. Right here is a heifer that I like since I saw her when she was up there at Mark Pesick's as a little baby calf. And here's one that is about as good a looking cow prospect as you'll find. Look at the feet on that thing and how big bodied with a skinny neck. Can you just see the cow she's going to turn into? Okay, when you leave Habiger's, go south. There's a couple places just south. One of them's Don Healy. He's doing a private treaty bid off. He had a great set of calves this year. Katie went down there and shot these, and there's videos and you can access through Facebook. He's got a good set. His bid off ends, I think, Monday, Labor Day. There sure is a lot to see and do this Labor Day weekend. But once you leave Don's, you need to swing over to Clint Schulte Cattle and his family. They've got a really, really good set, and they're selling on Show Circuit Online sales. They're doing a great job. They only have 13, but they're 13 fancy ones. We leave there, and then we go to somebody that's new to us, DM Cattle, out just north of Kearney, Nebraska. If you're out there looking at cattle, they sure seem to have a nice set. We're glad to have them on as customers, and check them out. They're selling on SSP, along with another young person that's new to us, and I didn't get to go do them. Katie went up there, but sure spoke real highly of Tyler and the set of cattle they've got selling later in the week on SSP. Stay tuned. Next week we've got more guys from Minnesota. We'll get to them real shortly. Thanks, and have a great Labor Day weekend. Be safe.